Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Saturday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Detroit Pistons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Jordan Poole, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Murray, and it's Messi in at the 5. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Now here's Poole. To the left wing. Here's Williamson, 6 to shoot. He got a piece of it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Porter with it, covered by Williamson. Here's Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And here's Williamson. Inside, stolen by Jokic. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Gordon can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Williamson outside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Here's Brown over Poole. The shot by Brown, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Murray against Murray. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jokic. Murray, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Williamson. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Murray against Murray. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon on the wing. Now here's Jokic. All alone. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Murray against Murray. Williamson outside. Poole right side. Back to Williamson. Driving to the basket. Misi's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Top passer at his position. Jokic is consistent in moving the ball.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Pass to Poole. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
That one on Murphy.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
To the inside. Here's Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Pelicans trail by 6. They need this. And the Pelicans get it back. Rejected by Jokic. And they'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Porter. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson against Gordon. And it's rejected.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Fades and shoots. And it's in. Off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And points off the break. And they came in at number 2 for shooting percentage. This squad was capable of getting red hot with their shooting. It felt like they just couldn't miss some nights.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league. Pelicans trail by 5. On the wing, Murray, defended by Murray. Poole outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Williamson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. It's Jokic. High post. It's tipped. And he gets it back. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Now Murray, yet to see a basket. Williamson inside. He's guarded by Porter. Murray deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 5. Murray passes to Porter. Jokic with it. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. The 11-footer. And another basket for Denver.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
And we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Thanks for that, Allie. The shot by Brown, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. Poole against Murray. And that one's good. Poole.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste a chance at all.
Here's Brown, guarded by Poole. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Durant, he's checked in for Denver. And a change for the Pelicans. Looney's checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Williamson. Looney the screen. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 1, Denver.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
2 shots.
First one falls.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Pickett comes in for Brown. He's perfect from the line this time. Denver leading by 5. Outside Murray. Watson passes to Durant. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Pelicans trail by 7. Outside Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
And Murray drops them both. Here's Pickett. Pass to Duran. Here's Najee, covered by Williamson, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pelicans trail by 5. Poole with the ball. Looney, the screen. Goes up at the elbow. Duran with the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Watson passes to Pickett. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray against Murray. To the paint. It's stolen away. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 7. The foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy bucket. Dean him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one's off. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Duran, and it's McLaughlin in for Murray. Good on the second one. The Nuggets lead by 6. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Jokic. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Jokic. He's defended by Looney. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic in the post. Looney's there, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Sinks the tray. He's got 7.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Najee. Outside Watson. Jokic up top. Here's Najee. Takes the three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Poole. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. A minute 6 left in the first quarter here. Back to Watson. Launches it. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Poole. He's closely guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He can put you in the spin cycle. Poole with the impressive handles.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Poole. Down low. Tipped away. Pass to Watson. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Najee, good. Najee's got 5 now.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Left side Murray. Here's Looney. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Denver leading by 4. Here's Pickett. No points yet. Here's the pick. Pass to Jokic. High arcing shot. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Queen in at the power forward. Reddish is checked in for Denver. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Denver making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. Pelicans cleared away. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. Looney up top. Here's Queen. Fades. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
ABA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft college prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And here's New Orleans now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And again, New Orleans no good. Jokic with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Outside Watson. Pass to Najee. Here's McLaughlin. Jokic in the post. He's defended by Looney. Yep, that one goes. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Nuggets, number 1, 5th best, the Pelicans.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor quickly and capitalize.
Looney, the screen. Elbow shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Pickett. No made baskets yet. To the wing on the left. Jokic against Looney. Again, Jokic missing. Pelicans trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Queen. Jones up top. The shot won't fall. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Tyson from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Pelicans have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And the basket by Jokic.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Queen from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. Over Looney. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Counted.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Nuggets lead by 9. Here's Pickett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Jokic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Poke loose. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Pickett. And here's Watson. Here's Najee. Jokic in the post. Working on Jones. 4 on the clock. And it's Watson missing. Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Jones for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home to the middle. Tries the 9-footer. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Takes a 13-footer. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Has to pick it. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Pelicans trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Now Watson. Jokic with it. He's defended by Looney. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Michael Porter comes in for Tyson. Brown's checked in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Pickett. And Jokic no good on that one.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7, and the bucket is good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's Murray. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Now Williamson. He's got 9. To the left side wing. From deep. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Nuggets lead by 12. Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson outside. Looney, a screen on Gordon. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Denver.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pass to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Jones. Offensive rebound. Brown passes to Murray. Porter with it. The 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. 4-3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Jones. Over to the left wing. Looney, a screen on Porter. To the paint. No one near him. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Jones. Brown grabs the board. Denver leading by 8, and we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose, and in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Duren, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And the Nuggets call time here. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The fourth spot held by the Pelicans.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Off the inbound pass. Pass to Gordon. And here's Duren. He's defended by Looney. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Williamson with it. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points in the game.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. Duren against Looney. Murray from outside. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Murray. Now here's Poole. Here's the 3. They get it back. Looney. Deflected.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Here's Brown, guarded by Poole. Pass to Porter. Back to Duren. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Hits both from the stripe. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Over Murray. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Pulls up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Gordon. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Gordon with a screen on Murray. Fires the 3. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 16 points now.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Murray with it. Here's Poole. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon on the wing. Murray. Gordon with a screen on Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Denver leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
Man, I'm trying to think back on all these players I've seen, and I'm struggling to come up with a comparable comparison for Jokic. Like, the dude is unique. I've got nothing.
Well, don't strain your brain too hard. We've seen what happens when you do that. We need you for more of the second half. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Nuggets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 11. Outside Murray. Gordon against Williamson. It's Jokic, high post. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Murray.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Poole outside. Pass to Williamson. From 15 feet away, Poole's shot is off.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Jokic's shot is good.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Now Murray. Lets it fly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 13 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Williamson with it. Checked by Murray. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets lead by 15. Pass to Brown. Picked by Murray. Here's Brown, guarded by Poole. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pelicans trail by 17. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Williamson inside, defended by Gordon. Oh, a power move! Zion!
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
Pass to Jokic. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Inside, tries a 10-footer. Jump shot is good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Murray. Here's Misi, covered by Jokic. Here's Murray. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Nuggets lead by 17. Order the pass to Murray. Over Murray. Murray, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Murray with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Down low. Picked it out of midair. Poole with the ball. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. He's got 16.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Porter with a screen on Poole. The shot by Brown, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Murray. Here's Misi. Over to the wing. Rejected by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Here's Gordon. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Nuggets lead by 16. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Williamson, good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Gordon outside. They set the screen. Shoots. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
That one misses. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Now, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 22 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Pelicans trail by 16. And here's Williamson. He's got 15. Murray for three. It doesn't go for him. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Here's Murray. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And here's Gordon from the arc. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 7 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Queen, defended by Gordon. He gets it in there. Queen's got his second basket of the night.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. To the inside. And it's Jokic missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Can't connect from short range. Denver leading by 20. Puts up a three. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Jacks up a three. Nails it from 3. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, VA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And Denver making a change here. Najee's checked in. The free throw drops from Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Pass to Queen. Looney, a screen on Murray. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Najee.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Good on the bucket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Here's Najee. He's got 5. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's Looney. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And he drops it first.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pickett, he's checked in for Brown. And a change for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Queen. And so he hits both. The Nuggets lead by 16. Now here's Murray. He's got 25. And another miss by Denver. Williamson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Murray. Jokic the screen. The three is up. He buries it from three. Pickett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
Day finds Williamson. Picked by Williamson. Shot is up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 9. Denver leading by 15. Outside Murray. 1:49 left in the third quarter. From outside the arc. And another three for Denver.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Jones. Fires for three. Here's Looney. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:29 left in the third. Down low. Here's Jokic. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Bay passes to Jones. It's good. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Pass to Najee. Here's Pickett. Now here's Jokic. He's defended by Looney. The fadeaway. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now Williamson. Picked by Williamson. Tries it from the top of the key. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Looney. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Looney passes to Williamson. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Denver.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The 3. And it's Watson missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now Poole. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Pickett.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Russell Westbrook. He's checked in for the Nuggets.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Pickett.
And that one misses. Pelicans trail by 16. Looking to get back on track. Here's Misi. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
From deep, Jokic buries it from 3. Jokic has got 27 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The 3 is up. No good. The Nuggets lead by 17. Pass to Watson. Now here's Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Poole shot is off.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Here's Najee. Basket's good.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Westbrook against Poole. Williamson right side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Pelicans.
One shot.
That's good from Williamson. The Nuggets lead by 18. Jokic with a screen on Murray. Pickett passes to Jokic. Here's Pickett to the paint.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Right side Watson. And here's Jokic. And yep, it's good. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Misi. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. And he gets the bucket. Williamson's got 22 points.
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
Pass to Jokic. Fade away. Can't hit that one. Pelicans trail by 17. Poole outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Najee.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Jokic. Over Murray. Up top, Watson. Here's Pickett. And there's a 3-second violation. New Orleans making a change here. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Murray. And again, New Orleans no good. Denver leading by 17. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. There's the steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
That's good from Jones. He's off on the second. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Pickett, defended by Murray. From deep, Jokic. A rebound by Murray.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Gotta be careful how you guard Murray, especially when he's looking to score inside.
DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Najee. And Murray subbed in for Pickett. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Nuggets lead by 15. Here's Watson. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. They get the rebound. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Queen. Back to Murray. From downtown. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 22 was their biggest lead. Brown passes to Murray. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 31 points.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Looney, a screen on Murray. To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. And there's the lob. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans.
Oh, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball hawking nature serving him well there.
Here's Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. That one goes in. Jokic has got 35 in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Murray against Murray. Here's Looney. There's the three. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Watson. The three ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 4 rebounds in the game.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Denver leading by 12. Here's Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Murray with it. Looney, a screen on Murray. Murray passes to Looney. Oh, Looney, cool and calm at the rim.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
The Nuggets want a timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jr., he's checked in for Watson. And New Orleans making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you. Here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Williamson with a screen on Murray. Now Williamson, defended by Gordon. Oh, Zion! Just a bully inside.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Pass to Brown. Murray, a screen on Poole. Brown. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beyond the arc. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Porter. Outside Murray. Launches it. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Murray passes to Poole. Off target with the 3.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Murray. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Jordan Poole. That's his second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
And the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. Outside Murray. Williamson with a screen on Jokic. Murray passes to Williamson. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pelicans shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Williamson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
At the line for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson. At the line for one.
That's good from Williamson. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 39. And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14. Tries to break his ice. Offensive rebound. Misi. From down in the low post, it goes.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's Jokic. Oh, there's Jokic with the touch. Nice.
Smooth jumper by Jokic. Not going to let anything break up his concentration.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And he's so dangerous with the ball. You almost have to guard Zion like that.
15. Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. At the line for two.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10. Williamson hits them both. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray finds Gordon. And here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Poole outside. The three is up. Denver grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
On the wing, Porter. And another miss by Denver.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And that one drops for him. Williamson's got 31 points. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Brown passes to Gordon. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. So it's Denver with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Murray out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at center, locking down the middle. And for Miami, Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Poole on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
That's good from Poole. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's Hero with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Hero against Murray. Williamson with it. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Wiggins. Last time out he had 13 points. Really left alone that time.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Murray scanning the floor. Here's Williamson. This one for three. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
And both free throws good for Williamson. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and there's glimpses of better all-around play from Duncan Robinson. He gets paid to stretch the floor, and he does it well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Now here's Murray. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Denver. Pass to Misi. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Robinson. Wiggins outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Murray. Stolen by Robinson. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. Got a hand on it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Ware. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Wiggins surveying the floor. And the 3 off target. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. The 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Ware. Williamson against Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 8.
Now you have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Pelicans trail by 4. Murray outside. There's the pick. Shoots over Hero. Now here's Poole. And the shot goes in.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
And here are the Heat now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Throw good, Murray. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Here's Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Outside, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here is Poole. Fires top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop. Poole's got 6 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Ware. A three-pointer. Wiggins finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Pass to Murray. Back to Williamson. Outside for Murray. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Wiggins missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Outside Robinson. Here's Ware. Outside Hero. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team. And regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Miami trailing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, Williamson. He's coming off a 31-point game against Denver.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
And here are the Heat now. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Hero from long range gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a three-point Heat lead.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Murray kicks it to Looney. They need this. Robinson pulls it in. Miami leading by 3. Hero on the wing for Murray. And Hero the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Hero's got 15.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray the pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. With the teardrop beyond the arc. And Zion Williamson gets the 3. 7 points in the game.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release on that bucket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Here's Hero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season. Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. The Heat leading by 3. Wiggins from outside. He's off on that one.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Alvarado passes to Looney. Back to Alvarado. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team foul number 4.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Pass to Reed. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jovic. Here's the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Poole, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Reed. Hero kicks to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Poole with it. 6 points for him. Jones with the screen on Wiggins. The 3 from Poole. Rebound by the Heat. Wiggins left side. No good with the triple. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just stretching out. The floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Rozier. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the perimeter. parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's the screen from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Jones. He hits it from 9.
That's how confident Jones is, ready to fire away as soon as he gets it.
Miami leading by 3. Jovic passes to Reed. Here's Jovic. And here's Reed. Defended by Looney. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Miami. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Jones. Looney finds Jones. And here's Hawkins. Unloads from 13. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside, Payton. Pass to Larson. Here's Wiggins, picked off in midair. One-on-one fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out the stats for Payton. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 4 points a game last season. 5 assists and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
No good on the free throw.
And for fans who follow year after year, it's so great to watch development in this league. Herbert Jones has a great build, a good defensive instinct set, and is growing on offense. This is a development guy.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Here's Larson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Wiggins outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Hawkins. Outside, Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Larson. No scoring in this one. Here's Highsmith. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Jovic has got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Pelicans making a switch here. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Pelicans 4th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
For the Pelicans, 0-2.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. The Heat leading by 6. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now at the line, Jovic.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. And the Pelicans miss again. The Heat leading by 8. Wiggins passes to Jovic. And Jones sends it back.
We've seen Jones display good instincts for finding swats. He can sense that shot coming.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Rozier, who's checked in for Miami. Here's Rozier. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Rozier. Here's Jovic, defended by Jones. Jovic, no good. Pelicans trail by 10. New Orleans moving the ball around. They set the pick. Here's Messi. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Reed misses. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Messi. Jones for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got 6.
Well, spacing the floor horizontally that time. Jones nailing a corner 3. And they lean on him for those.
Here's Larson. Still without a basket. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Rozier. He lobs it up.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
From Tyler Hero.
Pelicans trail by 7. Now Alvarado. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Highsmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Haywood Highsmith.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 8. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Releases. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from that.
3-pointer. They get it again.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for New Orleans. Nisi. 2.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Miami leading by 7. Hero passes to Highsmith. Offline with his 3. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Hero. Hawkins. And Ware pulls it down.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Inside. Here's Jovic. Drops in the layup for 2. Jovic has got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside, Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And the young guy taking it right at him. Jones doing what he can do to earn the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And that one falls for Jones.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Heat leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. There's the screen. Down low. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's Hero with the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Williamson against Adebayo. And it's Williamson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Now Murphy at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position, such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Poole on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Three-pointer. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Poole.
Well, that... Three-point stroke of Jordan Poole. That's really come a long way.
Hero passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson to the inside. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you have to get out there for dunking shots, so that's going to open things up with the screener.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Murray outside. Williamson looking it over. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
That free throw good from Williamson.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Poole against Robinson.
And taking a look now at the stats for Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Free throw good, Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. Murray with it. He has 7.
Murray continuing to put pressure on the defense as he's finding a way to get to the free throw line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
DeJounte Murray, 2.
He's off on the first.
What growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
He hits the second from the line. Now, Hero. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Washington. Pass to Wiggins.
And Wiggins anticipated that one. He saw the foul coming. He made sure to get that one off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average numbers.
And he can't get the first one.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Poole against Wiggins. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Poole.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Jovic, covered by Williamson. To the wing on the left. Here's Highsmith. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 7. 1:21 left in the first half. Murray the pass to Looney. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
The Heat leading by 7. Robinson passes to Jovic. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Poole. They grab their own miss. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 11.
Oh, that kind of activity down low from Zion is exactly what they're looking for.
Robinson kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. A drive by Poole. Williamson left side. Looney with it. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Ripped away. Here's Heisman. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Here's Heisman. And it's Looney with the rebound. Poole finds Williamson. It could go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 5-point game, setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. They've got Williamson, Murray out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. Intercepted. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got 25 points.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
Mr. Williamson. To the middle. There's the steal. They're running. Here's Hero. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And Williamson throws it down.
And Zion really lighting it up in this one.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the inside. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Wiggins with the block. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Tyler Hero.
Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Zion Williamson, 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Hero, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Poole. 11 points in the game. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Launches it. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Murray against Hero. Pass to Misi. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero attacking.
Here's a look at the stats for Robinson. How he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
And he makes the first.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Because a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. And Hero drops them both. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers. Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Misi. Back to Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You want more of this from DeJounte Murray, just playing on the front foot, getting to the free throw line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
That free throw missing.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And he sinks the second. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Miami leading by 8. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. There's the three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. He's going to draw some fouls.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. That free throw good from Williamson. So he gets them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Larson. Still scoreless. Outside, Jones. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Here's Larson. Inside, 5 to shoot. Wiggins got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So it's the Pelicans now. 7-point differential. Robinson against Murray. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wiggins. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Williamson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Look who it is, man. This year, the White Squad. Make some noise. On the court,
So it's Miami now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins against Jones. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Now Williamson. He's got 16. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Poole's checked in for Jones.
Jordan Poole.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
3 from the inbound. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Murray, and he makes that one. Robinson's got 6.
And Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Williamson with it. It's deflected. Poole against Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. Adebayo to screen. Wiggins with the bounce pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Murray against Robinson. Williamson right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Larson. Scoreless thus far. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Pelicans trailed by 11. Out to the wing. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Jovic. Williamson with the block.
Forceful rejection coming over there from Zion. You got to be careful if he's lurking.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. Great showing for him last season. How about 27 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Jovic. 7 points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Reedy's checked in for Miami. And then for New Orleans, Herbert Jones comes in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jordan Poole. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For the Pelicans, 0-2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Heat lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Alvarado. They get the rebound. Looney. The layup off target. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans trailed by 11. Pass to Looney. And here's Hawkins. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
At 6'5", Hawkins has great length for a guard, and that really helps him finish off drives.
Miami leading by 9. Rozier looking around. The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones finds Alvarado. Back to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones with the screen on Rozier. Driving the lane. And the basket by Alvarado. Now, here's Rozier. He has 5. Pass to Jovic. Goes back up. And he gets the bucket. Jovic has got 9.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Alvarado. Rozier defending. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting for New Orleans. 0-2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Larson. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Larson's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here is Hawkins. Driving to the basket. Jones, no luck. Miami's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Larson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It's Hawkins on the wing. .115 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. Looney. And it's Reed pulling it down. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Jovic. Here's Heisman. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Highsmith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Haywood Highsmith. 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Pelicans trail by 12. .29 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Poole. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Poole's got 16.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Here's Jovic, covered by Williamson. Here's Jovic. In the corner, Reed with it. Launches a three. A putback. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You've got Paul Reed, and it's Highsmith in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now, Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Zion Williamson, 2.
That one is off. No luck that time either. Miami leading by 13. Jovic passes to Reed. Outside, Payton. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Larson. Clock at 6. Payton outside. 3-pointer on the way. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williamson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Back to Poole. They set the screen. Puts one up from 19. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, defensively, you have to stop the ball in that kind of set, or Poole will torch you.
Payton with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good on the bucket.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Pelicans trail by 13.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, 0-2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Here's Peyton. Pass to Larson. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. And the Heat lead by 13.
And Elfrid Payton will not miss an open man.
Williamson outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Highsmith. Here's Reed. Hits the three-point bomb. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Williamson. A second chance effort. Larson with the rebound. Larson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Highsmith's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Nisi. Reed with the steal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Peyton finds Reed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That will be foul number 5 on him. Rozier, he's checked in for Peyton. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Reed. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here they go. A shot by Nisi, no good. Throws it up high and stolen by Murray. Poole kicks to Williamson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Poole's one of those guys that you have to play tight on D.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Looney's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Williamson. That's good from Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Miami no good on that time either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Hero against Jones. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Hero. Misfires on the corner three.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Jovic. To the paint. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here is Hawkins. A three ball. Sinks the triple.
With a quick release on the Hawkins jumper. The ball was in his hands for just a moment.
And here is Hero. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Hero's got 33 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Murray right side. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Fires the three. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Jones.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable, and he can use that length to his advantage.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And a new group in for the Heat. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Miami leading by 10. Now, here's Wiggins. Inside. Where? Good.
That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pelicans trail by 12. On the wing, Jones. Murray outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. At one point, they led by 16. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Murray kicks to Jones. Here's Hawkins. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Hawkins. Bays subbed in for Trey Murphy. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 9 points. 5 on the clock. Bay with a screen on Adebayo. Williamson. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Adebayo passes to Hero. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Williamson missing. The Heat leading by 9. Hero on the wing, covered by Williamson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Murray, the pass to Looney. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
Hero kicks to Robinson. Wiggins left side. It's over Bay, and that one's good. Wiggins.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Murray outside. Williamson against Adebayo. Williamson, the pass to Jones. And here's Looney. It's hauled in by Hero.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Shot from the top of the key, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jones against Wiggins. Jones dishes to Murray. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 9. Pass to Wiggins. Murray with the defensive effort.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half. And Miami shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Hero kicks to Robinson. Jones against Hero. Right wing. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Bay. Williamson, the pass to Looney. Back to Williamson. And the 3 ball is good. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Wiggins outside. Hero finds Robinson. Now here's Wiggins. He's defended by Bay. Good work there as it goes. And timeout called by Willie Green. He knows every possession is critical now. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
And the Pelicans making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. And now let's send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Haywood Highsmith. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Murray, good.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Ware. Adebayo with the ball. Covered by Williamson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Williamson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Williamson's got 15 points here in the second half. The Heat leading by 7. Krul with the steal. Ball stolen. Here's Robinson. Count the basket and the foul. Cool. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, number 2.
And that one falls to Robinson. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Wiggins. Hero against Murray. Adebayo passes to Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Hero. Cloak loose and stolen by Williamson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, man. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.